Hey guys, it's Jeff. How you doing today? Hope you're all doing real well. Let's call this part 49 of the Thunder Model Scammell transporter build. I worked on both kits today and lines are blurred. I got some more painting done. I didn't do a thing yesterday. I just wasn't feeling great. Was tired, didn't sleep well the night before. So I just watched TV, watched a few videos, didn't do much of nothing yesterday. But I got up in good time this morning and I've been sitting here probably almost all of the day, just doing little bitty pieces and getting things figured out. So let's go ahead and go through the instructions real quick for the Scammell, and I'll show you what still needs to be done and what has been done. Okay? Thanks. Okay, everything marked in green is finished. Okay, the engine, of course, uh, transmission, all that is all finished. The front end. You guys have seen all this if you've watched the whole series. I have no idea how many parts there are in this, but there's a bunch. So this is all finished here. Okay. Lots and lots of pieces. Okay. Now I haven't done, it says make templates for clear masks. I'm going to try to put the windows in after everything is painted, so hopefully I won't need masks. This is the cab here. Everything that's green has been painted. The cushions have not been glued in, but they're ready to go. Same thing over here is everything's painted and ready to go. I just have to glue the cushions in. All this is done. All this is done. This is the dash, and I've got this cut out. It's not painted yet. What they want you to do is take PE4, and then there's a smaller piece, PE8 and PE9, that goes on top of that, and then they want you to put a decal on top of all that. Now this decal in the kit instructions is mainly just a bunch of black dots. You can't really see any gauges to speak of. It's very, very faint. So I'm not sure if I'm even going to use the decal or if I'm just going to try and paint the main gauges with black paint and call it good. I've got the gauges in front of me, but I'll show you what they look like. Or I've got the photo etch. Anyway, this is all done here. I have not attached this part to this yet, but I will soon. The reason I haven't yet is I want to get the dash finished, because it'll be hard to get to it once you get the front glued on. Actually, these here are done too. I don't know why I didn't mark those in green. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, so that dash will go here, right-hand drive, and I want to be able to get that ready and get it on before I glue that piece on, and probably put the windows in the front too. There's glass in the front, and there's glass in these little side windows on the side here. And that's it. There's no glass in the, above the, where there would be like a roll down window in a modern vehicle. There's nothing there. So anyway, this is all done. I did not put on part D25. I wanted to be able to lift the cab off and on to test fit, and that was going to be in the way, and you're never going to see it. So I didn't worry about that part there. This is all done. This is all done. I've got the steering wheel and the turn signal lever and everything is painted and ready to go on. Now there's a mirror, or a piece of glass that goes across the bottom of the windscreen, and then there's two pieces that go above. So it's actually split windows. So I haven't done anything with that yet. On the inside, they've got a couple of little PE parts that would represent the parts that would be used to hold the windows open. I have not decided if I'm going to put those on yet or not. They're going to be really tiny, and I'm not sure if you'd even see them. So I've got here, this is painted and ready to go. This is all painted and ready to go. This is all painted and ready to go. Okay. This is the tank that broke off, and it's been taken care of. So the fifth wheel, all that's all taken care of. The rear suspension is all taken care of. The tires are all taken care of. The gas tank. Now on the cab, the front headlights, I've got the parts cut out. There's some little bitty lights that sit on photo etch brackets, one in each side in the front. I've got those cut out, but they're not painted or anything. Same thing for these. There's two really tiny lights that will go on a photo etch bracket on the cowling. Be up here. Okay, and that I've got those cut out, but I have not painted them or anything. I'm not going to put the sides of the hood on because I want to be able to see that engine in there. Okay, I've got the windshield wipers cut out. I've got the mirrors cut out and painted. I still need to paint the reflective surface on there. And then here's some side curtains, and those are all cut out and cleaned up, but I haven't painted or primed those yet. I'll probably do them in khaki. They're just a little lump of plastic that you stick up there. Represent canvas. Okay. See, that's the other mirror there. I guess I could mark that in yellow. So I do have it cut out and ready to go. I have a little placard that goes right here beside the air cleaner. I've got it cut out, but not painted or assembled. And I've got this other bracket and this little light on this side to do still. This basket has been cut out, folded, primed, and primered. I primered it in the Mr. Color metal primer. And then I came back later and I went over it with the black. And then I still got to paint it the olive drab before and that'll be one of the last things to put on too, because the cab has to be in place before you can attach that. So that's about all there is left of the Scammell. Let's see here. I'll show you real quick here. Here are all the little parts. There's the little placard, and there's the mirror, or the side curtains, and the lights and that type of stuff. All just that little bitty stuff there. The windshield wipers and stuff are all in there to do. Here's the dash, and you can't even really see it, but there's the other two little pieces of photo etch that they want you to glue on. I'm not sure if I'll put the decal on it or just paint it. We'll just have to take a look. So that's kind of where we're at on the Scammell. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bulldozer for a second and see where we're at on that. Okay, we'll do kind of a same thing with it. So let's go back over here. Okay, that's the engine. Everything in green is good. I haven't put this little decal on. I'm not even sure you'd even see it. It's going to go on the engine, but it's really, really tiny. This is the pony motor and the main engine. All that's done. Lots and lots of little pieces. Radiator and all that's on. There's another little decal to go on. You're never going to see it. It's going to go back in here behind the cowling for the hood, and it'll be completely out of sight. These are the two hoses that I was really worried about getting in. I just cut them off about here, and you can only see so much of this end anyway. The front end you're not going to see at all. Okay, this little piece of photo etch I have not put on. Again, it's you're never going to see it. Engines in, all that's done. Lots and lots of little pieces. Here's one more tiny little piece of photo etch I did not attach. You see about, I don't know, 3 or 4 millimeters of it as it goes behind these filters. And that's it. Where it's over here and it's underneath the floorboards, you won't see it at all. So I didn't put that on. I haven't put the decal on those lights yet. The way the armor is and stuff on the tractor, I don't think you'd ever even see it. We're going to go, let's see, this is the floorboards, this is the suspension. Everything in green is done. There's all the road wheels, I guess you'd call them. And the sprockets and everything, that's all done. This is all done. I didn't use these two pieces of photo etch. They're completely hidden from sight. You're never ever going to see them. The seats are cut out and painted. This will be the olive drab. This will be olive drab. And I decided to do the seat cushions in black. So this, and this are all in black. And they'll be put on real soon. Again, 2 more tiny pieces of photo etch I did not put on. They would actually be, if you look at this picture here, they would be up underneath this covering here, and you're not ever going to see them. Okay, and these have been done. Let's change that. I'm behind a little bit on my stuff, so those are all done. Okay. This is an option for a light that would be on a fender. With the armor I'm putting on there, it would be in the way, so we're not going to put that light there. Everything else here is done. C102 and C108 are painted. They'll be put on right at the very end. Here's a light for the other fender that will be in the way. So that's not going to be used, and I did not do the toolbox. It will be in the way of the armor too. So this is all done. I've got the reels are all painted in steel. They'll be all put on real soon. This stuff's all done. A lot of this I redid in brass. Okay, and here's another situation where the lights are for a different variant. We're not going to use those or this one. So we put 2 on the hood instead, which is right here. That's what they said to do for variant 9. This E20 is cut out and ready to go. I have not painted it. It'll probably be painted after it's put on. And here's the light for the back for the variant with the armor, and that's been put on. I have to paint the inside silver and put the clear part in. There's the tracks. There's the blade. I'm tired just looking at this. Lots and lots of pieces. There's the pulleys. This grill's been on. Okay, I haven't put these on yet. These will be about the last thing that I'll glue on because they hold the blade on. And then here's a cover for the cables that go over the top. That's cut out and painted. I'll put it on right at the very end. This little bar here, that's been put on. There's the little bracket for the other side that holds the blade on. Put that on right at the end. Okay, we're down to the machine guns. I've cut out the machine gun with the molded in cooling jacket. I decided not to bother with the photo etch. The molded one looks really good already, so I don't think it's probably worth the trouble. And I've cut out this ammo box. There again, I'm not sure this photo etch is going to ever be seen. I'll have to make a decision whether I want to put it on or not. And I've got the little mounts. Those are all cut out and ready to go. They still need to be painted. And I've got the ammunition cut out and ready to be painted. I'm not going to use the figure on this one. And that's the end. So you can kind of see where we're at right now. Okay, let's go back over here. Here's our ammo cans and our machine guns. Okay, they're all really nice. So I'll be putting those together and painting them up. They're so tiny you won't be able to see me do it. Here's the smokestack or the exhaust pipe, and one of the light on the back snapped off, so I have to put it back on. And this is just some extra parts for the Bedford truck here. So that's basically what's left for the bulldozer. Okay. Oh, and of course the decals. Now I've got some clear, the Mr. Color Clear, both flat and gloss, coming tomorrow. So I'm going to give this the blade a coat of clear gloss and let that dry for a couple of days. Then I'll mask that off, and then I'll shoot the rest of this back here in green. And we'll get the tracks and stuff on, and then I can get the, well, I'll probably do the decals. I've got to put this winch on the back, but I don't want to do it till I get the seats in. I don't want to get the seats in until I get some clear on them. And then I've got to still paint these levers. Then there's a big star that'll go on here. I think there's a couple on either side, and this bar that'll go across here. And that's pretty much going to have us finished. Okay guys, well, that's just kind of a quick catch up on where I'm at. The parts I'm dealing with right now are so tiny, you really can't see it on camera. I guess I could do some pictures, and I probably will next time. I've cut a lot of parts out, and I've primed a lot of parts, but you know, nothing really finished. Here's the basket. I wasn't real crazy about the Mr. Metal. I put some of this on here first, and then I went over it a day or two later with the black primer. But this went on there, and it took forever to dry, and it coming out of here, it was really coming out fast. You know, I was flooding the surface, which I don't really like to do. So I've got a few places, you know, I put it on there and it really pooled up, so it took a long time to dry. I do have some of this in a brushable bottle too. So for some parts that might be the better way to go. Alrighty guys, well, I'm going to work on a few more little parts and stuff today. And I've got, like I said, I've got some clear coming tomorrow. Probably won't be until later in the afternoon, so it'll be too late to get on a video tomorrow, but I'll try and put it on the next day. Something else that's going on, I've got all the parts cleaned up for that little bridge laying T28 that I got from Vinny the other day. All those parts are all cleaned up and ready to go, and I might try and put it together before long. I've got some Russian green color coming, and Jason at Model Kit Stuff is hosting a B-17 group build, and I'm thinking really seriously about getting a B-17 kit and joining in on the Flying Fortress group build. So we'll see how that all comes together. It'll be at least the first of the month before I can get a kit and things, or maybe shortly thereafter. But all right, we'll catch up some more later. You guys have a great day. Okay, bye-bye.